could Drake Maye be a top 10 quarterback by the end of the season? He got a veteran in Stephon Diggs, who will be his best receiver by far and probably the best one the Pats have had in a while.
My biggest thing is that, yes, yeah, we added Stephon Diggs, but he's what, 31, 32 years old. You really can't rely on someone like that to just take. He may not be the top echelon of wide receiver. If he's going to be a wide receiver one, he'd probably be the lowest. He was burning Viking defenders and he was doing his thing, but practice is not practice. Practice. We do not know if this is the same Diggs, the same 1,000-yard seasons in a row before he got injured with the Texans. Diggs. I quantify that as a wide receiver one, but I also have to be real. How is his ACL holding up? And going back to Drake Maye, the reason why that's important is because outside of Stephon Diggs, there's a lot of question marks. You got Kyle Williams as a rookie. Pop Douglas, we don't know what he is. There's a lot of thoughts that he could be a special player, but we don't know. He's also 5'8". Like, what 5'8" receiver is going to be a wide receiver one? No, we don't know that. Then you had Matt Collins, who's Matt Collins when he's with the Bills, he did a hell of a job, and he also was with the Raiders with Josh McDaniels, so he's going to pick up this offense pretty easily. But how that all stems back to Drake Maye is it's a lot of what ifs. We don't know what this receiving core is going to be, so we don't know what Drake Maye's ceiling could be. I personally think he could be the best quarterback in football, but not this year, in the future. But it all depends on what they surround him with. Going back to like a coach like Mike Vrabel, who has came out and said that if there's additions to be made, they will go and make it along with Elliott Wolf. So I think by the end of the season, I know this is a long-winded answer, but it's kind of this culmination of all these things. He could be a top 15 quarterback. I'm going to be not so biased and say that that's very possible because when you have quarterbacks like Trevor Lawrence that people regard in top 15, who's a joke of a quarterback, I think that's pretty easy to overcome.
100%. I love that answer. And I guess my question going off that is you fully believe in Drake Maye as the franchise guy who's the quote-unquote Tom Brady successor, I would say, I'm assuming, correct?
I mean, what did he have to really go up against now up until this point? Cam Newton, who was a shell of himself, his shoulder
Right.
was gone, and then Mac Jones, who I mean, he looked good in his rookie season, but you're going against one of the easiest schedules. If you go down the list of things that the teams that they went against, it was a joke. So he has really not much to go up against. I think he could definitely be the franchise quarterback. It all
Mhm.
depends on him limiting those turnovers that he's been getting lately. Stop. I mean, this is why they're comparing him to Josh Allen. Freakish arm and the ability to move like fluidly very easily, and he could get a first. I mean, he was second in yards per carry to only Jaden Daniels. So I think he could be a franchise quarterback, but I'm also in the wait and see approach because it's like it also depends what the front office of the Patriots do. Because we were rumored to go try to get T. Higgins, then he signed his deal. Wide receiver ones don't just fall off a tree, and I don't. That's what's going to limit him is the roster.